gentleman in this company.
Anthony Farrar.
Dallas-based watch dealer.
$60,000.
$80,000. $1 million. $5 million.
Trillions of dollars.
Outside the box and very shocking.
Where is he? Where's the money?
There's going to be a big thing.
And are people going to get it back?
Tell me this is a PR MasterCard. Wow, 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 wow.
How do you feel about the allegations of what's going on right now?
I think it's just all speculation with zero facts, and it's just social media doing what social media does.
And how did this idea develop?
This idea developed when Anthony and I took out a client for dinner, and we were just chit-chatting, and I thought of this idea, and I interrupted the conversation. I was like, what if we did something so crazy? What if we created this concept of blacking out our business for a cause? I thought Anthony was going to hate it, and he was just like, actually, that could work. So, Anthony really was instrumental in executing the idea.
Do you think Anthony takes his ideas too far sometimes?
Absolutely, yes. But that's his superpower.
Do you trust him?
Yes, 100%. Oh,
Cappuccino, right?
Thank you.
Almond milk.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers. Damn, it's good. I love Kira. I can
That is good, yeah.
do some work.
And I need to get a juror like you. That's the next step.
Not quite there.
All right. Anthony, how do you feel about the allegations made against you?
I'm not worried. I think there's going to be a lot of disappointed people out there, though. I think people are sitting back right now. They're so glad that they're right. As long as people have been screaming scam, con, Ponzi scheme, people want to be right so bad. And I have a feeling that after this video airs, there's going to be a lot of silence.
Do you feel like you've lost trust in the public's eyes?
Not the public that matters. I feel like we've disrupted an industry and we've brought about some awareness. But as you'll see later in this video, the clients that have actually been doing business with us are on our side. The guys that are invested in our company, that have merchandise with us, they're rooting for us. They see past all the chit chat. They see past all the name calling, the bringing up the past, the accusations, the people coming out of the woodwork of, oh, he seems shady as fuck. I think there's going to be a realization of just how fast social media can spread stuff and how quickly people are to jump ship when things don't go exactly as planned. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing people come out of the woodworks that have done business with us face to face for months on end, on years. And now all of a sudden, because of this blackout week, they're letting us know that, oh, we thought he was shady the whole time.
So what did you do? Like what happened? Like,
we turned off all of our Instagram accounts. We shut down the website. We locked the front door to our store and turned off the lights. And I actually tried to peel off the sticker, the window display, because we ordered a new one that had different information. And it didn't really come off the right way, so I just rolled with it. I thought, that's it's gonna be kind of funny. We'll see what people go off of that. But that was actually a complete accident. So,
what about like your clients and your consignees?
After the word started to spread, we began reaching out to them as well as them reaching out to us. And here in a minute, we'll show you a video that'll kind of sum it up, I think.
So how did this idea develop and what's your hopeful outcome?
What we hope the outcome is we hope it'll make people realize that, one, how fast things can spread simply based on speculation. Two, how much time and attention are people paying to social media? Think of how much time people have spent watching these videos, watching all the YouTube videos, reading the comments, sharing these posts. How much time have people spent doing that based on this and what's happened? The average person that's caught up in all of this speculation has spent 10 times more of their time focused on this than they have on what we've been doing. Watch this video, we'll come back, and we want to see how the tone changes, and we'll talk a little bit more about it.
perfect. She told me y'all were coming.
Well, this is Sierra and Natalie. This is our communications team. They wanted to come out and meet you guys also.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm Natalie.
And this is Lisa, our executive director.
Hi. Hi, guys.
This is the crew from Gentlemen Timepieces.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Do some volunteer work.
Awesome.
I'll explain to you what we're doing. We're pulling a PR stunt on our business, and it is a tremendous risk, but we did it with a cause. Okay, we're giving back to charity. We're highlighting charities that we picked. We're taking the time off, an entire week of our time to just give back. So what that means for you is like we picked a Rolex watch to donate to each charity, and each one is color coded. So ladies, you guys got the pink watch. It's got a pink dial, and its value in the market is between $12,000 to $14,000.
$1,000.
Yes.
But based on the fact that we're giving to charity,
It could go much higher.
could go higher.
So all those proceeds go directly to you guys to help your cause. And then moving
Oh,
forward,
that's really incredible.
yeah. So moving forward, then we're going to be, because at the end of all of our videos, we do our numbers for the week or so like, okay, we sold this much went to wholesale, this much went to retail, and this is our profit. Then we're adding the percentage going to charity. So and then you guys will be one of our charity affiliate partners. So that's going to be the really cool thing. So it'll always be divvied out, and then we'll always come back and do our, give a helping hand. There's news articles floating around right now saying we ran off with millions of dollars.
Oh, there
I'll
is?
put this part on.
That's great. That's great PR for you guys.
So funny.
Yeah.
So imagine,
Fake news away.
so it's obviously fake news, right? So
Yeah.
and then it's like we didn't put that out there. It happened organically. All we did was just turned off our social media, turned off our website, and we didn't tell social media what we were doing. Everybody's been speculating. They're so sure we ran off with money. They're so sure we disappeared millions of dollars to Mexico.
Oh my God.
They're just like, what are these guys doing? And then now the smart guys are saying, these guys are up to something. We don't know what it is, but it's probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So with that being said, this is what we're up to. We're out here helping charities and we're giving back. If you could let us know, what is the best way to help you guys?
The best way to help us is to go on our website at www.magdalenhouse.org, and there's places where you can donate your time. We need services, we need goods. There's all kinds of ways to donate, and then obviously financially and just monies. But there's also a lot of other ways you can donate and get involved.
Awesome.
Our whole goal is to serve the most vulnerable homeless neighbors.
I started it on a card table in my bedroom without a penny in my pocket, and I didn't have any sponsors, I had nothing. But I knew that what was really important to me was that young people who grew up in group home shelters, detention centers, and orphanages could have a better life than what society had dictated to them. I mean, we've gone around the world literally speaking in orphanages and places that I never dreamed that I would be. I have Russia, I have Turkey, Costa Rica, Romania, Thailand, Brazil. I was on a plane to Costa Rica when I did my first trip to be able to visit Nicaraguan refugees who were crossing the border into Liberty in Costa Rica. And I met a lawyer and I had an accountant sitting next to me in the plane, and I told them my dream of about wanting to be able to put something together that would impact the lives and give hope to destitute children who were displaced, who had lost their childhood with no circumstances of their own. They end up going from house to house, sleeping on different couches, and don't have a place. They don't have a forever home. And so, especially foster care children, we can give them so much if we take the time to care. And that's what Dare to Dream is doing.
That was beautifully said, and we're extremely happy to be part of this and be able to give back. I read half your book. I have one request. I'd like you to sign it for me.
Oh,
That way I can keep
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's special. Like I read lots of
Do you
books,
have it
but
with you?
very, very rarely do I get the author to sign it. So that's something special.
Okay, well, God bless you. Thank you so much.
You can do anything you want, and you can be anything in the world if you just start with a dream. Think about that dream every day and imagine you're living that dream. Start taking small steps towards it every day and work harder than anyone else. And one day you'll wake up and your dream will come true.
All right, so what you guys saw was us giving back to our community and really just reminding ourselves that our lives aren't just about the glamour and about the watches. It's also about giving back to the community and remembering that, you know, there's others out there less fortunate than us that, you know, deserve our time as well. We have some big plans in store for these charities. Anthony?
So what we've done is we decided to purchase 5 different color dial Oyster Perpetuals, the new 41 millimeter references. We picked branded colors that would kind of tie into the charity. And what we're gonna do is we are going to auction those off and donate 100% of the proceeds to those individual charities. We're gonna have a link on our website where you can go on and bid, and you know, these watches range anywhere from $13,000 up. We're hoping that because it is going to a good cause, we can raise even more than market value. And then, like I said, we're gonna donate 100% of that to these charities. And going forward, 5% of our profits are gonna be donated at the end of every month, split between all these charities, as well as our time. We've let every one of them know that once a month, our entire team is at their disposal for any projects or anything that they need. So guys, we'll put a link in the description for all of the charities that we have mentioned. You'll be able to go on our website and see the watches, see the amounts that the bids are going for, and see what they finally sold for, as well as get pictures and info on these specific charities if you'd like to donate. And you know, the whole point of this blackout was to raise awareness for charities that had a little special place for us. We turned off our social media and we went and gave back to charity. It was such an awesome feeling to be able to do something for someone else and not be worried about what's going on Instagram or what's going on YouTube and how many texts I'm getting today. I had a great time doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. It was nice. It was very refreshing to get away from social media. And it was very interesting to watch just how crazy social media can get when you're not present. When you disappear on social media, it's like you physically die. Right. It's amazing how people react. Like they just, it's like watching your own funeral.
What amazed me was how many people were so quick to jump ship. Like people that we've known for months, years, all of a sudden come out of the woodwork with, I knew he was shady. That dude was always creepy. You know, the comments like, once a felon, always a felon. Like, you know, leopard never changes its spots.
Right.
This just goes to show.
It goes to show how easily social media can be manipulated in a way that
for bad.
For bad, and we can use that bad for good.
Imagine if people spent a fifth of the time that they have over this past week sharing these articles, sharing these stories, getting engaged in the comments, watching the YouTube videos. Like if people just spent a fraction of that time giving back to a charity, what would the world really look like? If people were just as quick to share a story about a new charity coming up, or a raise, or the Salvation Army, or the food bank, any charity that's significant to you. If people were quick enough, or were as quick to share that as they were to share our speculative story, what could we really do in this world? Now, one thing that impressed me the most, none of that stuff impresses me, is how quickly people can gossip. What impressed me was the people that came to bat for us. We were watching videos as they were coming out. Paul Thorpe, that is an absolute true gentleman. you could feel the sincerity in his eyes, in his tone, when he obviously had to put out a video. His viewers were asking for something. He didn't know anything. And he had to put out a statement, and he wanted, so you could tell he wanted so bad to say it's not true. He couldn't give out facts that he didn't know, but he had this gut instinct that said, just be patient. Let's see how it plays out. And for that, I mean, Paul, you were a true gentleman. The next day we saw, or it was later that day, we saw Roman and Adrian and Nico and Watch Eric get on and do a live chat. And we were watching that. And Roman texted me the night before, and I was reading it. And, you know, I wanted so badly to say something. All he wanted me to do was give him a hint that he's not going to regret whatever it was he was going to say. And I almost double tapped that thing and just hit the thumbs up, but I held off because I wanted to see where everyone's heart was. Those 4 guys came out the next day and they showed us their heart. They stood by us. They stood by us as best they could. They couldn't back us up with their name because they also didn't know what was going on, but they showed just how strong our community is. The watch industry, and we'll get to that in a second. The watch industry is an industry built on trust. We were able to disappear for 24 hours, allegedly with millions of dollars of money and inventory, and 4 of the biggest names with the biggest social media presence stood there and said, something's not right. Let's be patient. Let's wait. While everybody else was quick to share the story, fluff up the allegations, feed into the hype, these guys stood by us, and that right there proved a point bigger than we even thought. It proved just how tight this industry is and just how trusted some people can be. And guys, you know, I'm sorry that we couldn't tell you, but if we had told you, it would not have been the same effect. And you guys, y'all nailed it. Y'all killed it with your reactions. So send me those invoices for the time it took away. We'll get those paid.
We'll give them to charity.
Is our credibility going to be tarnished? I don't think so. Nowhere are you going to find a report of someone that did not get paid. You're not going to find a report of a consignee that lost their watches. I think there's a lot of good that can come out of this. I think it's going to take a couple weeks for people for it to really set in. But if people pay attention to the overall message, I think it's a good one. The last thing I want to add is, you know, so many people have been sitting back all week, throwing their hands up in praise, just so happy that they can finally say they were right. And they were right about what? That we were going to fail, that we were going to scam people, that we were going to do no good. How sad is it that people live their life to see someone fail? If you look at the comments of people, we've been saying this for years. You've been holding in your head, you've been letting us take up real estate in your head, waiting for the day you can say, we knew you're gonna fail. That's sad. Like that's really sad. And you know, the thing that I was hearing other dealers talk about is, you know, Roman mentioned it, that dealers are calling him pissed off. Well, those are dealers that already hated us anyway. They've wanted to see us fail since day one. Look what happened when you just turn off social media. I say we challenge everyone out there, not necessarily to turn off social media, but I would challenge people to maybe not look at it for a day and not buy into some of the hype, and go donate some of your time. If you don't have money, that's fine. Everybody's got time. Go donate some of your time. Share your experience on social media and then share that. Spend as much time sharing that as you did this story, and let's see what we can do.
Hashtag TPG Blackout Challenge.
There you go. Let's see how, yeah, I like that. So, cheers. I think it was a good week.
Let's go work.
All right, let's go work. All right, everyone. So you've seen what we've been up to for a majority of our time during this blackout week, but there's a lot that went into this behind the scenes.
He gave me 2 bagels. So.
Chicken cream cheese.
Yep.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Hectic.
Why so? I heard y'all out here stirring up trouble. Yep. My phone's been blowing up all day. It's like, yelling this, sudden that. Dude, you know what the funniest thing about this is? And this is what nobody on the outside sees. The only people freaking out are people that don't do business with us. I've been on the phone all morning with clients, and they're like, is this a PR stunt? Yeah. They're like, this is genius. Right. And then Brandon was like, I should have invested with y'all. Holy shit. Jesus, this sucks.
No way. No way.
What the? What? This is Marco's idea. That's the other thing too. This was actually Marco's idea. Oh, there's our attorney. I'm eating, dude. Thought about auctioning this off. Donate to charity. We're gonna have to see how the whole week plays out. But we're writing. I want to write. Who wants to give it up?
I don't think we're trending on enough platforms yet.
I like that. We haven't done anything wrong, and we haven't lied to anybody. What do? We turned off our social media. We turned off the lights, and we locked the door. Yes, we tried to rip the things off because we ordered a new one. We're gonna change the hours, and I don't want my number on there anymore.
All right, so I know we did this to get a purpose and a point across. That's already out there.
The point has not been made.
No?
What's the point?
You know, obviously we're giving back. You know, so we're spending that time and it's showing that how wrapped up you can get in that stuff. And this just shows how powerful social media is. Yeah. Only within 24 hours. So I guess
as it stands right now, like literally this article that this idiot that has no facts, this unfactual article that came out within 6 hours of the real world coming to life and seeing all of our social media gone. Within 6 hours, one article has gone viral around the world and has basically ruined all of my credibility. I'm just a 2-time, soon to be 3-time ex-felon. No one that's actually been harmed has there been one article out where someone's actually been harmed? Has anyone on a Facebook group or the Post that actually is doing business with us gone on there and said, yeah, these guys f***ing over? No. There's a few fake ones where there's one guy that's like, they have my Platinum Daytona. No, we don't. We don't have a Platinum Daytona on consignment. So.
This Chris?
Hey, Chris, it's Anthony.
Hey, dude.
How are you?
Good. You calling me from the Caymans or some random hideout fortress?
Dude, I'm hiding so good you wouldn't believe it. This is actually the best hiding spot you can imagine. I'm at my apartment.
Hiding in plain sight.
I'm at my apartment.
Sweet. When are y'all gonna drop?
Tuesday is the plan, but we just turned around and we're on the CW33.
Sweet. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right?
Now, I wonder anytime anyone tries to get a hold of you or a member of your team,
we don't answer.
Then there's no way there's no communication from anybody, correct?
Correct. Unless it's a client that actually has money or inventory with us. We've talked to every single one of our clients, and every one of our actual clients are cool. They're like, is this a PR stunt? And they're like, it's genius.
Nice. Yeah, that was the only thing. When I said investors, that's what I meant.
Right.
People that had inventory.
Right.
Yeah, y'all are great. I would say.
Ride it out? Would you say ride it out or end it early?
No. Listen, it is. It's Wednesday. You're talking about a week. As long as, that's what I was concerned about. You have actual customers, people that have inventory, people that have money finance, that they would somehow start getting a little hinky. They could cause some problems. But if it's just the general public, then I would say ride it out. There's a shelf life where all of a sudden either people figure it out or it's not, they're over it.
So we were thinking about, they're not going to get over it. I can tell you that. So many people want to be right on this. So many people want to. We're thinking about setting a premiere. It doesn't say anything. It just says our video's posting on Tuesday, but it'll say that on Friday. So it'll set it as a premiere.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think that's really good. So you give them something. There's some communication a few days before it happens, but you let them run with it forever. Listen, you cannot buy publicity like this, especially whenever you know
you can.
It's going to end out. You know that you're not on the wrong side of it.
You can. It's just really, really, really expensive. We don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, but and especially with it being that everybody's wrong, because I don't know if you read some of the comments.
We do. Our whole team's reading everything.
And that would also be good, like somehow on your on social media or on YouTube or something, just to have like little snippets of what all the haters are saying.
That's what we're actually sitting here brainstorming how the video is going to go. And that's what I think we're going to start with, is all the negative publicity. And then we're going to go in and we're going to show our real message and what this was really all about. What's crazy is how fast it spiraled out of control in 24 hours.
Listen, if people thought about it, because I thought about it when I read the headline, I'm like, so he just took the stuff and I'm like, yeah, that's a possibility. People do that. But if we're talking 2 million, we're talking it's not insignificant, but this isn't money.
Right.
And I'm like, and Anthony's not a idiot. He knows that he knows the system well enough to know that a very public financial crime is not something you just get away with.
Right.
So, no, I think it's great. And also the other thing you can't pay for is a situation where people show their true colors.
Yeah, so we're actually right now, that's funny you said that. We're just sitting here watching some of the YouTube videos, and some of the guys that I'm really, really close to, who, some of the other YouTubers out there and the other dealers, I've not talked to them on purpose. Knowing that everyone's going to put response videos out, I want to see what they say. And one of them, Paul Thorpe, that guy's, I'm gonna name my next kid Paul. He was spot on, gentleman.
So I always say this, in my line of work, I see this. If one of your neighbors ever gets arrested, especially, you're living in a neighborhood with a bunch of kids.
We knew he was doing it.
Anything bad, people always go, I knew there was something squirrely about him.
Right.
I knew it. Whatever.
Here's my question is, what do you say when we come back and you were wrong? Do people put out apology videos? Do they admit they were wrong?
No,
or do they keep screaming a bigger scam?
Publicity stuff. That's what they're going to say.
Hey, cheap or not, it was actually really cheap. It didn't cost us anything. Well, it did. It cost us a week of business.
Well, and you're not begging, you're not asking for, you're telling your investors, you're not asking people to run with a storyline. They just did.
All right. Well, just I'm going to give Marco your number and everyone on my team your number, just in case.
Okay, no problem.
Cool.
Hey, and then on that Yachtmaster, if you still have it available, I might, I will. That's what I've been looking at. I'm not sure if I should go with the stainless or something else, but
I'll tell you what I'll do. Here's what I'll do, dude. If you like the watch, I'll give it to you at my cost, and you wear it for a little while. If for some reason you decide it's not exactly the one you want, I'll buy it back for the same price. Okay, I think my cost is 16. So I'll look it up and I'll text you my exact cost. But whatever it is, I'll give it to you at that. And then if you decide it's not the exact one, I'll just buy it back for the same price and get you something new.
That works for me.
Make a deal?
That's a deal.
All right. Are you around today? You want to come get it?
Yeah, I am around today. I'll shoot you a message and then we'll hook up in a little while.
Okay, sounds good, dude.
All right. Super.
All right, take care, buddy. Bye.
Oh, thank God.
Are you watching all this?
My guy, dude, it's crazy. You're creating a whole stir.
So we are not stirring anything. All we've done is exactly what we told you we were going to do. We shut off our social media. We closed the store. We spent the last 3 days working with charities in the evening and the mornings and the evenings. We're here in my conference center working on the business. We're here today. Going to be knocking out CRM stuff all day long. Tomorrow we've got 2 different charities we're going to work at. Friday we've got a charity we're going to work for. So we have not done any articles. We have not talked to anybody. We have not instigated anything. Everything you're seeing is natural flow.
Wow.
How do you feel about it? as our investor. Do you trust us?
I do. In all honesty, I do think initially this will sting and consignment will be a bit low, but I think in the grand scheme of things, when people start to realize, you know, how glued to social media they are and how quick they are to jump to conclusions, I think ultimately it would be a positive thing.
So you know what's funny is none of our clients are pissed off. Marco and I have been talking to clients the last couple of days, and you know what, dude, I'm going to show you my text messages when we see you next. I woke up this morning and I had like 7 or 8 text messages from some of our biggest clients. They're like, is this a PR stunt? If so, you're a genius. All of our actual clients, people that bought the membership to the VIP group, people that have watches on consignment with us, people that are still buying and selling watches, they're cool. They're like, yeah, we figured it was something like that. Keep up the good work. We're good.
Damn. Well, I did just see Paul's video drop, and I saw Wolven's video drop, and all this other stuff. And man, this stuff caught fire a lot faster than I thought it would. Which, yeah, I mean, kudos to you, man. You and Marco both have such a big presence in this industry. I mean, it's crazy.
You know what's crazy is talking about those videos. So guys like Paul and some of the other YouTubers out there, I'm not going to mention anyone's names yet because I'm waiting to see what their videos say. But we haven't reached out to them on purpose, and they've all reached out to us. You know, what's going on? Tell us something. Eventually, we've got to address the public. We haven't done anything because I want to see what they say. I want to see what they come up with and where their heart and their mind's at. And Paul is that is a stand-up guy.
I agree.
And then once I see all their videos, I'm going to drop a hint that we're all still alive to them.
Look, my 4th of July is going to be very interesting. I was about to order some fireworks with your head on it, maybe Marco's head too, but...
All right, well, we are going to... what's your plans tonight for dinner?
No plans for dinner.
You want to go somewhere, walk around Legacy West, or I don't know. We'll figure something out. Let's pick a spot. Let's go have dinner tonight.
Yeah, just send me a text or something.
All right, we'll do. All right.
I think that we have enough on right now. We can get talking about this. I want to make something clear. What I'm going to say, I speak for myself. This is solely my opinion. This isn't me telling you, oh, this is what's going on. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to make stuff up. This isn't done for ratings. This is just to get information out there. I'm going to state the facts that I know, not based on the articles you guys may have read from Halim at Watch Collective Lifestyle, not based on a lot of the rumors that are going on within the dealer community. Number one, a lot of the phone calls were coming from dealers, a lot of dealers that were hating on Anthony and Marco prior, and are hating on them even more right now because what had taken place obviously allows them to hate even further. It's no secret that some of the stuff that Anthony's done in a couple of years, especially in the YouTube space, specifically in the watch world, has been very avant-garde, very outside the box, and very shocking at times. You guys have seen a video of mine where Anthony purchased a watch that was over $100,000, an MBNF, at a trade show, on which I gave him 30-day terms. Monday morning at 9 a.m., I had a wire in my account. This is the day that Anthony disappeared. I had a wire in my account for over $100,000 that was due that day. If you ask me, if somebody plans on running and packing up shop and leaving, why would you send out a wire over $100,000 the day that you disappear? Now, for somebody that plans on running in this business, I've been doing this for 20 years, and I've seen guys run up schemes and run away. You don't shut down Instagram accounts. There's no point to that. You don't make every single one of your employees unavailable, because it's not like you're going to pick up yourself the watches and 7 kids that work for you and run away with them. None of them are available. Their Instagram accounts are shut down. Their phone numbers are up, but they won't take calls. This is an Anthony stunt. Call it a public stunt, call it a marketing stunt, call it whatever you want. But this is Anthony doing, again, something avant-garde, out of the box, making everybody worried, but yet it doesn't add up. And the last thing that doesn't add up, and again, this is all facts, out of every single dealer that I spoke with, and I spoke to a gazillion dealers over the last 2 days, not a single one of them said, hey, he fucking owes me money. Not a single private client that I spoke with told me, hey, he owes me money. So what that means is something doesn't add up, and it leads me to believe that this is going to be something that Anthony has just pulled. And I personally can't wait to find out what it is.
Anthony did a hublot. Anthony did a hublot.
So what I'm telling you guys now, look, as far as my opinion as to what he's pulling, I can't give you an opinion of what he's pulled because we don't know what he pulled yet. And I tell you this from the bottom of my heart, we have zero idea what's going on. But all I'm going to tell you guys is that I'm going to stand by what I said on Monday on my Facebook group, and I'm going to double up on Anthony and say, look, this is something big that he is pulling off. And at the same token, tell everybody not to panic.
You know, this is not damage control. This is just more or less our opinions. But I think it's very important for our viewers and our clients to know that, in a sense, this is a little bit of damage control because we're all friends. We're all basically guilty by affiliation. So I think it's important to know that none of us have anything to do with the stunt that they pulled. I truly believe that this is some type of marketing, whatever you want to call it. And I'm excited to see what the light is at the end of the tunnel.
Look, I don't even really know what it is. If it's a rebranding tactic, that's the route that they chose to take. You know, we do root for them. I'm hoping that it is some type of a rebranding, even though it's a very awkward one, in my personal opinion. But
awkward understatement.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, look, I've been doing this for 10 years. I put my life into this and my whole reputation behind it. And, you know, the last thing that I would ever want to give is, even as a joke, an impression that I'm not here tomorrow morning to be here to answer anybody's questions. So since we don't really know what's going on, because it could be anything, we don't know yet. I just want to sit back and really hope for the best because, you know, I want it to be something good and definitely not something negative. I don't feel that he's a runner in any way, shape, or form.
These are our guys. So now, this video shows that these guys are behind us.
People saying in the comments that we backed them, get the we're absolutely not backing anyone. If he stole a penny of anyone, I will start a manhunt and I will kill him myself. It's like, you see what I mean? This is bonkers. But it's not likely. It's definitely not likely, and that's all I have to say. Because
I mean, is this the part where I put on a thick Russian accent so Anthony would come?
Yes. No. Like, I mean, this pisses me off. We're trying to make the watch world and like. What? No way. What?
Cold.
Can you read that?
What?
Yeah, I mean,
look,
obviously he's around. I don't know what's
Is he calling?
I think he butt dialed me by accident. I think that was his way letting me know that he's watching. First of all, we all made it pretty clear that we're all friends, that we all do business with each other. And I'm not the guy that's going to all of a sudden jump off ship and say I have nothing to do with him. I've done business with Anthony since we got together the last 4 or 5 months to the tune of $1 million. And the business has gone well. Right?
Roman, did Anthony just call you? What's the story?
Yeah, he just called me. I had a missed call. I called back. He didn't pick up. I think that was his way of letting me know that he's around. I feel like.
Yeah, no, fair play, and I kind of want to know what the fuck is going on. To be honest,
right?
I kind of want to know what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna call him.
Think about the power of the internet. Like think about, you know, how powerful the internet. Look at the craze that happened in the last 24 hours within the watch community. Instantaneously.
All the comments are like boycott TPG.
Okay, yeah. As of right now, they probably will.
Yeah,
but we haven't seen our message yet.
It's easy
to say that till you know what the message is.
It's like this. It's like, imagine we're dating the social media, right? That's like our social media is our girlfriend. We pissed her off big time. What happens when we come with a big bouquet of roses with a strong message? Yes, we disrupted an industry.
We disrupted an industry, but guys, like some people said,
but this all is
guys that are this big are not just taking off. You're worried about consignment. You need to be worried about consignment with people that don't have a reputation as big as we do. Is there anybody we can talk to about my accounts?
About your accounts?
Yeah, they're all frozen.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all seen what's going on.
Yeah, so Honey, she'll be running a little bit.
All right. I sent her an email last night too.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Chris?
I have not. He might have been trying to call me, but I'm not answering numbers I don't know because my phone hasn't stopped ringing.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
can we get on a call with him? Yeah.
Because that's all I've been waiting on is to
Right.
hear back from him to know
Okay.
what to do.
Okay. And I sent you an email last night. Did you get that?
Yeah, I responded to you this morning.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
I've been blown up all day. I can't remember if I put it in there, but if y'all do, like I understand your normal protocol, something like that comes out, you have to act. But look at my transaction history. Is there anything crazy? No. I'm still steady paying people, and that's why I need my accounts unfrozen, because I've got a $400,000 wire coming in from my investor who y'all can call and confirm it that I need to pay more people.
It's really going to unfortunately be all on Chris because he's
Okay.
the officer on your account, so he's the only one that can kind of make decisions
Sure.
on what we need to do.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, man.
Did you talk to Brandon earlier?
I did.
Okay.
I got a little bit of the story.
Okay.
Can you fill me in on all of it?
Yes. Okay. So it spiraled way faster than we expected, but basically, dude, we're raising awareness. The end goal of this is to raise awareness for charity and take the social media distractions out of it. That's the end message. Now, what happened was last night or Monday night at midnight, we deactivated all of our social media. We locked our door at the office, turned the lights off. All the inventory is still sitting in our safe. Actually, today it's at my house getting photographed for our new website. We were going dark for a week. All of our clients that we owe money have been paid. As you can see in my account transaction history, we've been steadily sending out payments. We have reached out to all of our consignees. All of our clients are cool. Like they're like, hey, should we be worried? No, you shouldn't. Trust us. They're like, okay, cool. Everyone's been paid. There's not a single person out there. If you read any of the chatter anywhere, not one person that's actually legitimate is saying these guys have screwed me over. It's these guys are scammers, these guys are Ponzi scheme, blah, blah, blah. It's all just a bunch of chatter, which is what we knew would create. And it's being talked about across the world. So the other thing is, for y'all's peace of mind, I put my entire life on YouTube, everything. If people don't think that I'm not smart enough to realize if my plan was to take off with everyone's stuff, one, why would I still be paying my bills? Two, why would there not be slow withdrawals, something suspect showing that I'm pulling money out? And three, why would I have made it such a drastic, blatant thing? Like, if I were gonna run off with people, I would keep all the accounts running as normal and I would disappear, not my entire team. I would not make it so obvious. Dude, this article came out 6 hours after we deactivated stuff. Zero facts behind it. And if you read the article, it says, after our own investigation. What was their investigation? They went to my office and my door was locked and my light was turned off and I didn't answer my cell phone? I mean, for Christ's sakes, I could have been in the hospital. Something bad could have happened. And this guy has proven our point that someone's entire world can be turned upside down because of social media. And look at how much time people have spent. I'll be willing to bet people have spent more time in the last 40 hours watching this than they have in 6 months giving their time to charity. I completely understand what y'all had to do. Take your time, do your own due diligence, and look at my accounts. I'll send you my Chase accounts. I'll send you my IFS shipping history showing you that these watches, these transactions are legit. Call Roman Sharf. Roman Sharf is a big YouTuber in this space, and he just did a video. And on his live video, he said it doesn't make sense. He went dark on Tuesday morning, wire for $1,000 for a watch he owed me for.
I'm good with it. I talked to let me know what you need me to do to help you out. Just keep me in the loop.
All we need now is I just need my accounts open back up. I've got a $400,000 wire coming in from my investor who's very aware of what we're doing. And I can give you his personal information and all that. You can reach out to him, verify that he knows what's going on, who he is and who we are to him. But I just need that money to come in so I can pay some more people.
I'm driving right now. When I get stopped, I'll send an email and say, hey, I talked to you. Let's open his accounts back up. Obviously, if he's in the bank, he's not doing what they're saying.
Dude.
Obviously, it's bullshit. So
My whole team is at my apartment. I'm hiding in the worst place ever. All right, thank y'all. Thank you. See you. See y'all in a couple days. What's up, man? Oh, you know, another day in paradise. I mean, once you stop reading comments and listening to all the chatter, it's not that bad. Just we're the team. We're focused on training. We're doing charity stuff again later tonight. We got charity all day tomorrow. I'm trying to lock one more in on Saturday. So.
One more charity event.
Yeah. Something where we can do like.
Well, I can tell you, we're in intense hiding right here. So.
I know, right?
What's going on? Are you guys live right now?
Yeah. Hi.
Stop. What's up?
How are you?
How are you?
We're hiding.
But what's going on? My phone's been blown up.
So is mine.
Well, what's going on? And I called these guys.
You called everybody.
So what's up?
Everyone was told not to answer. You'll see.
I'll see.
It's controlled chaos.
I'm thinking publicity stunt. Marketing.
She's
No?
smart. Yes.
I'm like, all these people calling me and stuff. I'm like,
I mean, if you think about it, in 24 hours, we have the whole world talking about us.
you could at least just like shoot it a text and be like, I'm good. I'm okay.
Cannot. It can't. Kills the effect.
To everybody?
Kills the effect. If I just told half the people, then it wouldn't be that big a deal. Then only half the world would be talking.
See you later.
See ya. This is Chris, our attorney.
I think we've met before.
This is Marco, my business partner. He's normally in like t-shirt and jeans when he's down hanging in Moxies or something.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's like my Explorer too, as far as you can adjust. A little bit smaller, a little bit bigger.
This just has the easy link, so it's just a 1mm extension.
Yeah.
So see where it fits on your wrist, and we'll adjust it to where
Is this
you've
bigger
got a
or
little
smaller
bit.
right now? Yeah, it's a little bit
big.
A little bit big right now.
Is it? I got a tool.
By the way, the lawyer meter is running on all this good advice I'm giving you all, so the price just keeps on coming
We already
down.
applied it to the discount.
Oh, it's just a one-time discount?
It's a one-time
Good.
discount, yes.
I'm giving you discounted legal advice.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
What's your Instagram handle?
My business one is Lewis Defense.
Lewis Defense. We'll
the
tag it.
personal one is Chris Lewis 214. That's the one that's more interesting. But,
Congratulations. So we'll tag that on here. That's the one that's more interesting. Hey, do we have any extra boxes here, Trent? Can we pull a Rolex box? Here's that, box papers, everything's in there. You said you wanted to pay part through Venmo and...
No, I can do it. However, how do y'all prefer it?
If you want to send me a bank wire, I'll just text you. I'll have Mike generate an invoice.
Okay.
Send you an
Can we
invoice.
do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You want it that way, or you want it? I mean, I've got it. In
I'd prefer. If you want to get money out of Venmo, we can do that. But a bank
No, I
wire
don't
is
need
fine.
to.
Let's just do a bank wire.
Okay.
I'll have him send you an invoice. That way we can keep it tracked.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect. All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Hi, this is Steven.
Hey, Steven. It's Anthony Fair.
Hey, what's going on, Anthony?
Hey, buddy. How are you? Jimmy texted me. He forwarded me your text, so I wanted to reach out to you personal and talk to you for a second.
I appreciate that because I'm not real sure what's going on. And I mean, I know I've had a couple conversations, but yeah, just it's got me pretty nervous. It's three expensive watches up there. Just had no idea what was going on.
Of course. So a little bit about it is it's controlled chaos. We initially planned a blackout from social media so we could actually go back and work on some charities and then do a little bit of work within our own company, a little bit of reorganization, rolling out some new processes, and we wanted to go away for a little bit and then come back, a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
So I will say that all of your watches are safe. If you'd like us to send them back, I have absolutely no problem with that. I can send them back today. But if you can bear with us until Tuesday, our new video will come out, and I think the message will be a pretty good one. Basically, if you've watched our YouTube videos over the last month and a half, people have been very opinionated on how we should run our business and how we've lost control and how, I have no idea.
Everybody's going after Mike. Everybody's going after you and your T-shirts. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, it's just, those comments aside, it's just that they have a feeling, or it seems that I can't run this company, that Marco and I don't even know our roles, that the business is completely unorganized. And the biggest thing that prompted this is the amount of people out there screaming scammers. It's sad. There's so many people out there that want to be right, and the fact that they think we're scammers, we just decided, like, you know what? It's a headache. Let's give people something. People want something to talk about so bad. Let's give them something to talk about. And
so I absolutely understand and align to some of this. The only challenge I have, Anthony, is the folks that did have watches on consignment were notified.
So
that's the only misstep I saw.
Yes, I understand. And hear me out when we do this. We did that with intention. We didn't notify anybody right off the bat because we didn't want
cat out of the bag. Yeah.
Right. When you go for something of this magnitude and this effect, and I will say that article that Watch Collecting Lifestyle came out with that quickly, that was not planned. We had nothing to do with that. Any of the articles we've had nothing to do.
Yeah, I haven't read that. Okay.
We've had nothing to do with that. Now, we knew that would happen. We just didn't think it would happen so fast. We thought it would take about at least 2 days for something crazy like that to happen. And what I thought 2 days of confusion would happen and somebody would put out a video and then that would spark a whole slew of other videos. I did not expect it to happen that fast, but that's great. Within 24 hours, the whole world is talking about us, and that's just simply publicity. That's publicity you cannot buy.
Yeah.
So,
no, I get it.
But what's funny though is, just like you're talking to me normal here, you're not freaking out. Every single one of our clients that actually have watches on consignment with us are cool. We've been getting text messages the last couple of days and phone calls, and they're like, hey guys, a lot of chatter going on around about y'all. Should I be worried? And we just say, no, stay tuned.
Yeah, no,
And they're all cool.
I get, like I said, I get it. And I'm like I said, the challenge I had was just not knowing. I get the line you have to walk with that, because you've got a strategy you're trying to deploy here. You don't want to mess it up.
Of course.
But then I'm curious, I mean, there's no way to know, but do you think this is going to impact, the trust that buyers will have? So not just, the folks that are selling watches to you or consignment, and we're having these discussions and we feel comfortable. Do you think that's going to be an impact though on the people wanting to buy from y'all?
I think if the message that we want to deliver gets delivered appropriately, I don't think that'll be a problem. And the reason I think that is because, think about this: people that can't trust us, we came back. We didn't leave. What did we ultimately do? We shut down our social media. We closed the store, and we didn't answer our phones. Could be pretty similar to someone that's going on vacation for a week. I don't think it'll be a problem, because the guys that are actually doing business with us are standing by supporting us. You even saw, if you watched Roman's video got put down, Paul Thorpe put a video out, and then Roman.
I saw his, and then last night Archie and folks were on a live stream that went berserk because they got all hammered. But
fuck Archie. But look, those guys, look. So here's the difference. Here's where I think this is going to work, is because guys like Paul Thorpe, Roman Sharf, Watch Eric, and Nico and Adrian all got on there, and what did they say? They're like, it doesn't add up, it doesn't make sense, and they don't think it's true. They're gonna sit. They're not backing us up, and they're not
wait until
right. They are gonna wait it out and see what happens, because they truly believe that this is not something we would do.
You just quelled my concern. So
I'll make a note on that. Which watches do you have with us?
Ceramic Sub, a Zenith, Daytona, and then a GMT.
Okay.
Coke bezel GMT.
So
but
ceramic
41. All the details.
Yeah, I'm looking at them too, just so I like to know everything that's going on. So I see it: ceramic sub, the GMT, not pre-ceramic, and then you said you've got
it's a Zenith Daytona, the Coke bezel GMT, and then that's
Okay. Well, I'll make a note of these, and once these sell, we will not take a consignment fee on these, just to ease any worries for taking a week and a half off that we couldn't sell
No, I appreciate that, and I appreciate the call, from you directly, and I've got more pieces that that when I get ready to sell, I'll give you guys a shout too. So
Certainly, man. I appreciate you taking my call. So
thanks,
right.
Anthony. Appreciate it, man.
All right, talk soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.
This is Tyler.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. What's going on?
I need a favor.
Okay.
Do you remember that guy? You remember me telling you about this guy on YouTube that makes these videos, and he just like randomly out of nowhere started making these videos bashing us? Like, he hates me.
Yeah, there's a couple people that hate you, but it comes with the territory, huh?
Yeah. So within like a day and a half or 2 days of this blackout that we're doing, he's already put out, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos. I quit counting, but he like made a video for everyone on my team, it seems like. So obviously this guy really wants to talk about us. So I want to give him something to talk about. Tonight, I think I'm going to make a public appearance and I'm going to go have dinner at Nick and Sam's by myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to have one of my waitresses take a picture on my phone. I'm going to forward you that picture. I need you to send that picture to Yasmin and tell her to leak it to this guy. Like TPG sighting or something. Just write whatever. But I'd be willing to put everything that if she does that, if she gets that photo to him, he will make a video about it. And then when he makes a video about it, I don't know what he'll say, but my guess is I bet he changes his tune somehow, but still tries to play it like I'm an idiot. So if and when that happens, I want you filed my trademarks, right? The new one for the Timepiece Gentleman, like in the entertainment?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on the logo, but yes.
Okay.
For the name, it's secure. It's on file.
Okay. People have already gone to like town on Reddit, like digging up everything about our past as much as we can. So pretend like you're one of those people and you're trying to find something and you found that. Send me the link to it, or I guess the filings for the trademarks itself.
Okay.
If and when this guy posts that video talking more shit about me, I'm just going to text him something like, I'm smarter than you, and I'm going to send him a copy of those and just see. And I'm sure he'll put out another video for that too, but who knows?
Oh, I'm sure there will be a video for that. I will be watching and waiting. Yeah,
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Tyler.
You got it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. We know you're going to let us know in the comments. Please don't hold back. Let us know exactly how you feel, what you thought. I don't have a lot of announcements in this. We're going to save those for an exclusive interview that I'll mention at the end. But what I do want to talk about is these 5 watches right here. These are the 5 Oyster Perpetuals that our team has decided to donate to charity. These first 4 right here are going to be dedicated to specific charities that we actually were able to participate in this week. The last one, and probably the one that's the most special to us, the branding matches the organization. Now, unfortunately, because of COVID and because of travel restraints right now, we were unable to physically be there and work in this charity. But the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is a huge topic right now. It's a huge organization doing a lot of good, and we felt that this was the best and most appropriate watch to donate to that. So you're going to be able to go on our website, guys. There's going to be a page dedicated to just this. There's going to have information about all of the charities as well as a running tally for the auction. We're going to run this auction for 1 week, and in 1 week, once that closes out, 100% of the proceeds of all 5 of these watches will be donated to each organization. Going forward, we're going to donate 5% of all of our profits starting in July. At the end of every month, we're going to tally those up, and each one of these charities are going to get an equal split. You'll also be able to see a running count every month on our website. So help us, guys. Help us promote this word. Help us get this out there. Help this auction raise as much as we possibly can so we can help those less fortunate. The only other thing I really want to say is thank you to our clients, our friends, and our fans that stayed loyal throughout all this. There was a lot of speculation, and we've seen a lot of people express their opinions, but you guys stood by our side and you showed us how important it was to see things out before jumping to conclusions. So guys, we sincerely thank you. We also want to issue a huge thank you to those of you that helped spread this word and that helped spread the speculation and the fire. Because without you guys, honestly, this wouldn't have gotten as much attention as it got, and we wouldn't have been able to put as many eyes on this as we were able to. So thank you guys as well. Tune in this Thursday where Marco and I are going to be flying out this afternoon to meet producer Michael. We reached out to Michael during the middle of the week because obviously he has a very large platform. We wanted to get this message out to as many people as possible, and we felt his channel would be very instrumental in doing that. We asked him if he would agree to it, and he gracefully did. So Thursday morning, we're going to be airing an exclusive interview with Michael to tell a little bit more details and answer some questions you guys may have about all this. So until next time, we will see you in the next video, guys.
Feels not